Okay, can you hear me now? Do we have sound? Okay, yeah. Yeah, anyone who's in the Discord, you can hear us, let us know, because Elliot did recording it here, and I guess he moved and stole all of our equipment, so we're kind of trying to get everything together. I'm gonna go raw dog this right into normal mode, and we're gonna hope this works. I've said this many times on stream. You have like when the credits roll like in about 5 seconds ago. So we're just kind of jumping in, going blind. This is like the most introduction you're gonna get.
Yeah, sorry we had no sound. Let us know if it sucks or is good or bad.
We haven't even introduced the game or anything yet.
Yeah, let us know if the game's good. Let us know if the mic's good. I'm gonna be eating a beef stick, not sponsored. Chomp. Yummy, I don't want to mess with you up, so I'm gonna sit in this chair because I'm a dog fur.
To be fair, this song, I know this song so well that I'm kind of more going off of timing than I am off of music. So if you want to talk, you go for it, Melon.
It's fine. Well, I do have a question from Meredith, from my mom. She wanted to know, what is your diet plan? Because you are looking phenomenal. That's short for phenomenal. I know some of the kids aren't hip with the lingo. You can't even see me. I'm way over here. There's Orlena's head. It just reminded me when I was eating this. I was like, it's my little happy snack. And she was like, oh my god, I want to be on that diet plan because she looks slay. And I was like, okay. That's what I said. Anyways.
Also, I like the fact that you're like, play Snowman. I like that song. I'm like, I think we've just talked through it. The entire thing. I can't.
Sorry. I'll shut up. Sorry.
That's why I was going to play one that you didn't really care for. Because I was like, then you can talk through it.
I didn't buy my stage before. This part. Can you hear it?
You can turn it up if you want.
Very quiet.
So you're playing RPG Golf Maker last.
That's an RPG Golf Maker. RPG Golf Maker?
Golf Legends, baby.
RPG Golf.
RPG Golf, maybe. This man, look at him go.
Peed on a fire hydrant, let's go.
I was going for it all.
He's a little pee-pee boy. Pee-peeing on a fire hydrant.
It's more pointing out what I said before where he's like a belly dancer.
Oh, yeah, I think he's pee-pee on a fire hydrant. Oh, the sound comes from the remote. Weird.
I always get those things confused because they're pointing in the wrong direction of the things.
Totally fair.
I don't like that they do that when they're pointing towards each other because you're doing this on this. I mean, I could swipe with this. I just forget I can do that. Okay, so not the best score I've gotten on that song, but it was still fine.
New record. Actually, legally, yes, it is the best score you've ever gotten on that song.
On this version of the game. On the Switch, I've gotten it at least 90. So I know the song really well. Anyway, sound, yeah. Welcome, everyone who's shown up. We're just getting here. We're just, like, so late today, and we're just like, you know what? I want to button mash some stuff. I'm gonna play our Vocaloid songs. And, so we've been trying to get everything together, and then we're like, where the heck is our microphone?
So let's tell you the little story while I touch all the stuff and you can't hear me. Bah, boop, bah. So A long time ago, there was this boy, and he said, I'd love to help you stream. Look how white we are.
I think that's so funny out of context. Look how white we are. You say as you wear glasses. as you wear your super nerd glasses. Look how white we are.
We're like too bright.
I just like the fact that like that comment sounded so funny. Okay, that's fine. Malin almost knocked the thing over.
We're supposed to be relaxing ambience. Ambiance?
Whatever.
Ooh, that outfit's ugly. Why'd you choose that one?
Because it's the one that goes with the song. And most of her outfits are ugly. That's just what you have.
Everything she wears.
That's what you have to accept. Although I do like.
Yeah, I guess it looks better like that.
Yeah. I do like this this outfit for Lynn. I think it looks really nice. Again, I don't like either of them in booty shorts.
Anyways, both look bad.
We're gonna see if I can do this. I usually screw up on the challenge mode, but...
Anyways, a long time ago, there was a boy who said, I'd love to help you stream. I love doing this kind of stuff. I'll be your manager.
Because he wanted us to get started again.
I love being your manager. I'd love to make you famous. And he said, yes, I want a taste of fame. Put me in that fame. Is this loud enough? Let me know if he also messed up all of our freaking settings. And then Mr. Man got himself a girlfriend and we've never seen him since. I mean, he's like, not only will I not help you set up, like I said I would, or stay, like I said I would, I will also now actively take your stuff and move it so you'll never find it.
Which he was doing before. We just thought he was done with it.
And then here's the thing. We had our red microphone that we used for D&D, and he kept stealing it every week to do his recording or whatever. And he would, like, throw it around, and he'd yell into it. So now, like, I feel like we have to take this microphone with us when we're done.
Well, that's the reason we got another one.
Yeah, we got another one, and we're like, well, he's messed up this red one so much. We'll get this new rainbow one. So we got this new rainbow, which you can't see because we're so washed out. I'm moving this electricity. True cozy gaming. No lights. I want to be a rat gamer. I want to look like a little... Shout out to the Dreamcast. Did you think I'm in a nut? Yo, what the heck? It's gotta be a Sega property. She's like, I got a Dreamcast. He's like, I got a TV remote. This doesn't even work. Why did he have that one? That's like...
I told you the story of this song.
I know, but I don't really remember it. Something about the air controller, but like, I just don't know why he doesn't have like... I know Sega's like main recognizable controller is Dreamcast, but like...
Essentially, they each have a controller that controls the other one.
Well, I can get that, girl. It's pretty obvious. But like,
why does he
have like a remote like for a TV?
Because that went with the Dreamcast.
Oh, really? To be fair, I hate the way she's wearing her headphones. She's so stupid. That's okay. Whatever. Shout out to Vocaloid. This is like the videos I watch for. It's funny because when we put on, I've had this thing. Let me start from the beginning. Let me rewind a little bit. My brain. So I've been doing this thing in the past couple of weeks where I get home from work and I can do like one action and then I fall asleep unintentionally wherever I am. So my one action could be eating dinner. My one action could be like, yesterday we went for a walk and then I just like sat down and was like, yeah, I need to go to bed. And the other day we did, I don't know, I think it was just the one where we ate dinner. And then I laid down on the sofa and I was like, oh, I'll watch some TV and work on my computer. I sat down and within like not even 20 minutes, I was asleep. And I was so asleep actually that I somehow lost one of my earrings in the sofa and fought both my mother and my sister in my sleep. So slay. I was like, oh, cool. I love that. But it was funny because when I turned on the TV, because then Evie and my mom have been trying to get me to not fall asleep when I'm doing it.
I totally messed up that challenge section.
It's like 8:30 or 9 by the time I fall asleep. Like by now I'd be like asleep wherever I was.
I can't get an excellent on that one. I totally screwed up the challenge section on that.
Girl, it's whatever. It's okay. And then so whenever I turn on the TV, they're like, I wonder why you always fall asleep because the recommended videos are like,
relaxing music for nighttime, calming ambience for nighttime, sleepy nighttime music, lo-fi music for sleeping in nighttime. You know, it's like all those things would be like rug cleaning for sleep. And I was like, oopsies. Can you tell what I watch when I turn on TV? Which is funny because on my phone it does not recommend this to me. Obviously because of the algorithm or whatever, who cares. But whenever I turn on the TV, it's like, did you mean sleepy time? Sleepy go sleepy, night EP girl? I'm like, yeah, I do. I am EP girl.
So I don't know the song very well, but I just want to I want to show you the music video because it's so like interesting.
Girl, where are your clothes at? Where are your clothes at? Put some pants on. That last one? Where the heck's her shirt? Homie's 16. I need more clothes on this kid. Some of those are like...
What's a good one for this song?
I'm glad at least they don't give her boobs. Shout out to my girl, Hatsune Miku. Is the TV too loud? Can you guys hear okay? I don't know why we're still so white. I turned off all of our lights, but whatever.
Because we are so white, like you said.
She got a PlayStation chest? Yeah, P style. That's literally PlayStation, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's control pad. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that one. I just like having a different outfit than their base one on, unless they're like in like a... We're gonna see if I can do this one.
Black Rock
I'm putting
Shooter
that on because I haven't done this
I
one
think
forever.
it's like a video game? Or
Yes.
show? It's a video game?
I just more like wanted to show you the video of this one. I watched the first one, I'm just like, wow.
Well, because I see there's an action figure that keeps coming out from wherever this is, and it's a little girl with... She's obviously a child with not a lot of clothes on. I'm like, that's so Japan of them. So amazing. Where are your freaking clothes? Is it supposed to be her? She's the kid in Black Rock Shooter? Too many flashing. She's got a gun! Nope, she is... Hey, epilepsy warning. Heads up, guys. She's in chains. Aww. She's so sad. Look at her eyes. That's cool. The reflection's cool. She's in an elevator because she's a robot. Guess the costume's hard to tell. Is this her original costume for this song?
I couldn't remember what it was off the top of my head, so I just picked something that looked cool.
This is very Detroit Become Human of her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my girl, Hatsune. I don't know like any of the songs from this, so you know it's funny if you guys, you know, Mom Meredith, whoever's watching, if you guys are like, oh man, I don't know this music. Me neither, homie. And you know what? We'll never know, because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk through every song. So right, girl. This reminds me of the beginning of Project DIVA. The vibes where she's like, I'm so alone. Music is... Oh my god, she's now in Five Nights at Freddy's. This is Freddy Fazbear. Guess. No, this is the one world from Balan Wonderworld, you know, where you had to do
the museum
tower thing. Yeah, whatever that was. This place sucks. There's only like 3 or 4 levels in Balan Wonderworld that really I was like, this is just not super enjoyable after like 2 minutes. One of them was like the museum. The other one was the lava place. That place sucked balls. And then, what was the third place? There was one more place that was like, oh, they didn't fix the clipping on her hand. Ooh. Not the zoom in on the thumbs clipping through the sleeves.
The thing that makes this song difficult is that the tempo changes.
That's like Strangers. It's like slow and then it's like... So she's in chains. Oh, she broke the chains. And she's lifting the rocks like Jean Grey from X-Men. They're doing an X-Men reboot of the original TV show. I like the old TV show. My favorite was Rogue. Evie's favorite was Gambit, and it was nice because they were besties. They did, you know, become a romantic couple, and then we were kind of like, well, that's convenient. Yeah. And if you buy a figurine pack, you got the two because they're paired together.
Exactly.
One for me, one for you. That's nice. I did not enjoy Wolverine and Cyclops and Jean Grey's thing because I thought Jean Grey was a super loser. Anytime they got in battle, she's like, "Ow, my brain!" I'm like, aren't you supposed to be like the strongest one? You never do anything.
I think that was more writing of the time period.
Yeah, they're like punch, and she's like, "Ow,
Just females just always get put in the comments.
Everyone else was fine. Like Rogue was strong. That's why I liked her because she was the one that didn't like immediately die, and Storm was super cool. Like everyone except for, how'd you guys like that song?
Okay, I just like the fact that all the Vocaloids have like a song that's them like contemplating their mortality as like computer programs.
It'd be so great if I could read the lyrics, not just Romanized Japanese.
I unfortunately only Diva X does that. I wish that every other game did.
Yeah, I know, me too.
But unfortunately, Diva X actually gives you the English
Diva
one.
X.
And people think that one's the worst.
That one's the best.
But anyway, that one's. I just thought that I love the video for that one because it's so like interesting.
So you vibes.
Thank you.
Ooh, what's that cool with the? Wait, go back up to the one that's got the up. That one's cool. Up. Meow meow. She looks cool in that one. What about Catch the Wave?
I don't know. I'm just looking for anything I recognize.
I think we should go through and we should choose. Anytime we see an outfit we like, we should just play that song and see what it's like.
I do have to get good scores in these to get more points for outfits, FYI.
No, it's okay. I want you to go through and I'm gonna say smash or pass, and the ones that I smash on, you have to play. So start from the top. Pass. That looks like incest. Pass.
It's because it's literally Cantarella, but
pass.
Them.
This one's so fun. I love this song.
I don't really care for that song.
Really? I love that song.
A lot of people love it. A lot of people love it, but I don't really care for it.
Whatever. I like it.
I beat it, but it was like
pass. Pass. Rawr. Pass. Pass. I know you like that song though.
Which one?
The last one. This one is.
This one? Oh, I've played it before. It's not my favorite, but I played it.
That reminds me of Danganronpa 3 though. Slay, but pass.
We have to play something now.
Keep going. I'm going to find one cool.
We literally came back to Black Rock Shooter. We're almost through this whole section.
Pass. Smash.
So you want to play this one? That's your question, yeah?
Is this hard? Is
no,
this a hard one?
I just wanted...
Oh,
you didn't specify.
The cover looked cool. I
yes,
just
it's very
Smash
cool
because the cover looks cool. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I know like 3 songs out of this whole thing. I know Diva. Look at her boobs in that one. Go to the right. Go to the right. Keep going. The pink one. Look at those tatas. What's going on here? Ah! What is that's such a Kardashian outfit. That's crazy. Anyways, you know what's funny? I just reminded myself there. Not related at all. I was talking to you the other day how about I want to be a quieter person. I'm just so loud.
We did have this conversation.
I noticed it a lot in my class. They're so loud, and it's because I notice I'm really loud, and my teaching partner is very enthusiastic. She's not super loud. I'm a very loud person, and I don't want to be. So I've been trying in the morning to talk to them in like a gentle teacher voice.
A loud
I know,
person
but
now.
I give myself a headache.
Because then it makes it gives me something to go off of. Because
But I like with the pollen right now and with how eepy I am, like I just give myself a headache. So I've been trying to talk to them like really quietly and gently when they come in. This outfit's really cool. I like the stuff on her legs. That's really cool. You know who this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Ghost King from Heaven Official's Blessing.
Okay.
And because his thing is all about red maple leaves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love that book. I love it. It's so like, there's other ones by the author and I haven't read, but I love that one in specific because the main character goes through like hella growth. And I
like
love
this song just because it's like the
boobs.
one that they aren't making her like very sexual. She's actually really cool in this. I think Miku has an interesting voice. I just dislike when all they ever do is like, oh, this is the lady with boobs, because it's the one of the vocalists that's above the age of 16.
I think the side cutout is a little bit pointless. I rather she'd have like a cool mesh there or something.
I was more talking about the video.
I know, but I'm talking about. I'm gonna move past that. Wasn't I talking about something else earlier? Anyways,
I'm talking about preschool and
oh
being
yeah,
quieter.
how I'm loud all the time. So I've been trying to talk to him like in a gentle voice, like every single other teacher. And let me tell you one thing. I am by far the loudest teacher in the whole preschool. Not in like a good fun way, and like I just can't.
I would stay in a good fun way because there are some other people I think that are like loud and like Like, I'll be honest.
There's like 2 or 3 other teachers that probably are,
well, like your teaching partners across the hall. I do find them to be loud, but in a like an intimidating way. You're loud in like a fun way.
I'm loud in like a I just don't know how to. I don't know how to stop yapping. Got my degree in yapology. That's what my. Hey, what'd you get your degree in? It's parent night. Oh, thank you. I have my bachelor's from NC State in yapology. Actually,
I was also thinking about with this song, like the one song that she has in DIVA X is like that one like witch song.
Yeah.
And like that just seems like so stereotypical. Oh, we have a lady with boobs sort of song.
Mm-hmm.
I just like that this one feels like cool, like, you know, action hero sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I also think it does interesting stuff with her range of voice, and she's in the kind of lower range for the females, and most of the females, like, not quite as low as Luca, but like she's not obviously high up where like Miku and Rin normally are.
Yeah. Well, I was telling you about this in the car earlier. I started watching, just from, like, TikTok got me interested, and then I saw some YouTube videos on it. You know, the algorithms are working. This girl slay. Come on.
Also, this video is just really cool looking. That's why I, like, originally found this song, was I'm like, wow, that's a cool looking video. I'm gonna play that song. So I watched, like, someone else review the game and be like, oh,
I cosplay this. I feel like I have the right boobs, but I'm also, like, 1,000 pounds heavy, so I'd like to, like, shave some inches first, and then I'll get it. Because otherwise that cutout's not going to be flattering.
Honestly, the hardest part of this song is that it has a slower tempo, so I can't over-anticipate the notes.
That's very distracting. It comes from the remote. Nice girl, do it. I was watching this thing called Scratching Melody, which is another rhythm game, but it's more about, like, DJing. Like, I was telling you, it's like Parappa, if you know that game from a bazillion years ago. So it's another, like, more fragrant. Pass. Is that Len?
Yes.
That's a boy! Let's go! Next. Pass. Slay, though. Do this one. I like her hair. I don't know. She looks like that one girl from My Hero Academia. I don't know this song. Let's figure it out together.
So we're gonna...
This is how you learn songs, you know? You gotta learn somehow. Meow meow. Cat food. Let's go. I don't know why I was surprised to be like, oh my god, a cat. I almost said it out loud before I, you know. What is happening with a clown?
I know, you're gonna have to look at the background for me because I have to focus on my notes.
Girl, what is this? No, it's okay. You oh my, I'm uncomfortable. Sorry. Why is she so shiny? Why are there clowns?
You chose this song.
What is happening? Oh my god, it's on fire. I think we're in a circus. I just chose it because I liked her hair. This was not what I thought. I thought it was going to be about plants. Or it would be like,
I didn't know this is a weird song because I've seen it on top 10 lists. Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought it was going to be like, I love sitting by my window.
No, it was like one of those ones that like, it was one of those lists of like Vocaloid songs that sound like innocent but are really about a very deep, disturbing subject matter.
What the heck? Maybe she eats cat food. Maybe she's got a cat food eating thing. Like, she's got an eating disorder, but she can eat cat food. I don't. These weird clowns are really throwing me off. Oh my gosh, why is she wearing a shirt made out of plastic? Oh my gosh, she's gonna kill the cat. Just kidding, I don't know. Maybe she eats it because she's in the circus and she's crazy. Hey, when you have like these online, you know, vocal things where you can sell them and they can say literally whatever you want them to say because you bought the software.
Also,
there's some people always make the weirdest stuff.
But also just throw in here. So I saw someone reviewing Megamix the other day, and he was like, someone was like, I don't have any context for Hatsune Miku, but he was like looking at how many songs she has. Like, it said somewhere that she has 10,000 songs. There's no way that's true. I'm like, you're aware this is a. Like,
I was just, there's no way she only has 10,000
exactly.
songs.
I'm like, you're aware literally anyone can make songs for this in the, like.
The only way, world,
and like it's not like owned by a record or label or anything like that. So literally, the only way they'll know how many songs are made with her is someone like is actually paying attention to like, you know, and has a way to record them all. But I'm like, yeah, that's totally possible. I mean, think about it. Anyone who wants to do it can make a full album, times that by literally anywhere in the world, and anyone who has a decent computer. I mean, honestly, I think all of Japan could do that on themselves.
Yeah, I'm like,
Never mind the Western audience.
Yeah, I was like, there's a lot of Miku songs in English. There's a ton of Vocaloid. And Miku's not the only Vocaloid. She's just
that was the other mistake you
popular
made.
Vocaloid.
That you...
She's not the first, the last, or the only one. She's just the most... You know how it is when people are like, oh, I really love Rice Krispie treats. And you're like, okay, well, there are Rice Krispie squares they sell. You know, like, they'll sell crisp rice. You know, Rice Krispie treats are just what you call it, because it's just the most popular name for it.
Or Band-Aids.
Yeah, yeah. Can I have a Band-Aid, please? How often does actually Band-Aid brand bandages? Most of the time you usually want a bandage, but it's called a Band-Aid kind of vibes. It's our little kitty cat baby. Okay, I'll look up what it's about now. I'll look up all the songs. It didn't sound weird. I was just really confused
I just remember
what was happening.
Yeah, I just remember everyone saying that this was a popular one. But anyway, so it's always interesting when people go and be like, "Oh yeah, she's like the first." No, she's actually the third one.
Miku lyrics.
And it's funny that she's the one that sold so well. People just like high-pitched voices, I guess.
I like that one. I've seen that figurine before. That's why I say that. Oh, this is the ugly side. Okay, let's see. I dressed myself beautifully today. Blah, blah, blah. I think the boy turned into a cat.
Oh, this is the opening of Megamix.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've listened to that like a half dozen times. I thought it sounded familiar. It's this literal video right here.
Oh. I just thought that her little outfit was cute.
Well, you notice how it's in the switches in that
It's in a different art style.
This
cell shading.
All the
You know what's funny? I actually like it better than the graphics of this game.
Well, that's why I like playing Megamix, is that I actually think the cell shaded thing really works for it. There's a really good way to get around any sort of like graphical loss you would get on the Switch.
I in general think cell shading works great for the Switch, and especially for more stylized things, like something like Legend of Zelda or Pokemon or Hatsune Miku, something where you've got a human-like character, but a lot of other things that aren't necessarily need to be hyper-realistic.
I will always prefer stylization over high def. Yeah. High def ages. Unless you're like, I don't know, Detroit Become Human, which is like 2018, but looks like it could have come out yesterday.
Banger.
But that's a rare case. Like, you know, stuff like Last of Us Until Dawn, stuff like that. It looked great for the time, but it does show its age in a couple of years, which is kind of the problem with high definition graphics, is that it will look old after a while. But something that's heavily stylized, or like cell shaded or something like that, it's, you know, it doesn't show its age as much. It still will, but, you know. It's something that doesn't need, like, the most pixels per inch in order to look good. Because it's looks good kind of in the same reason. Like, comics or manga look good. It's an art style.
This is exactly what it says on the internet about the cat food song. So it is told from the viewpoint of a girl who is in a relationship saying that she is a cat and that she wants to be loved by her partner. She's just a cat girl.
Why is it called cat food?
She likes cat food?
I mean, I shouldn't question it. Vocaloid songs have weirder names.
Girl, who freaking knows these days? I don't know. I don't know these things.
It's just funny to see because this is literally the style of like what everything looks like in Megamix, so it's kind of interesting. I didn't even notice the change at first until you pointed it out, because I'm like, oh yeah, right, this isn't the feature tone graphics. Which, no, I mean, whichever one you like is fine. I prefer
okay. Sorry.
I prefer this. Some people like the more realistic looking graphics, and I honestly think
they age games, like you said, I think they just age games super fast. It's like when you watch... Well,
she's also a digital singer, too.
Yeah, it's like when you watch movies like the super high-def CGI for the time, and you watch it back, you're like, okay, that looks like garbage. Like, you know, super old superhero movies. And sometimes you're like, the practical effects look better, kind of thing, or they stylized part of the CGI looks better. Like, I feel like the old Transformers movies, like the first couple ones, like the Michael Bay ones, actually still hold up pretty well, their CGI. Versus, like, some Marvel movies made now with, like, their super whatever high-def CGI, and you're like, this looks like Garbaroni, 2 months later.
Well, you know how you do something like that? Is what I was thinking about when you were talking about Transformers, and like I was saying with Detroit Become Human, it's like it's when you're aware of, not necessarily of like trying to be hyper realistic, you're aware of where the uncanny valley is, and you work that to your advantage.
That's fair.
So when like in Transformers, like they added just the right amount of grunge, but they also make them colorful, so they're not too realistic that you notice the uncanniness. They're just colorful enough. They're just realistic enough. They do this with the Sonic movie too, where they still are registering in your mind as cartoon characters, but they aren't so far cartoonish that they stand out from the real world around them.
Yeah.
Which is again the reason I bring up Detroit Become Human. This says the PC isn't plugged in.
I'm going to
shoot Elliot.
As if I liked them before.
Sorry, Elliot, like, you literally ruined our entire stream setup.
You saw that.
I'm like, I did. I was like, oh.
Why does he need to plug for the PC? You know what I'm saying?
It probably just...
I think he just unplugged the plug.
He just, yeah.
For what reason?
Because he needed an extra thing. I think I got pretty well for the fact that I've never done that song before. That wasn't bad.
Is it working now?
Not yet. Make sure the like middle connection thing didn't get knocked out. That's what happened last time. Nope. Well, yep. There we go. But anyway, so I was saying with the thing I mentioned, like with Detroit Become Human, the reason I think it works well and it ages well is because it literally turns its uncanniness into a strength, and the fact that it's dealing with people who aren't quote unquote people, like robots, androids who are meant to look like people. So the fact that them looking slightly off actually works to the game's advantage. It's actually a strength of the game, because that's the point. It looks slightly off because they aren't quite people, So that's kind of a good thing about it. Now, granted, some of the, regular human characters look a little uncanny at times, but it's like, that actually works the majority of the game's strength because it uses uncanniness in a way that's smart. Anyway. Opinion?
Next. That one's cute. Do that one. I like that art style. When are y'all gonna play Detroit Become Human?
When we have
because
time
we definitely
to sit
want
down,
to. Yeah, I was gonna say,
we need to be able to. Our biggest issue not doing it so far is that we keep starting so late, and we definitely would need more than an hour to get into that game.
Because I really want to play that. Yeah, it's like, so, I don't know.
This is a weird tempo, I'm just gonna say.
Weird. Yeah.
The biggest issue is that we would have to not start like at 9 o'clock. We'll need at least 2 hours to get into it.
So maybe like July. Which I know is far. Because like, the issue right now is,
school's ending. I'm taking classes.
When I get home
when
I come home from work, it's a little bit late. But school, so I'll be done working in about a month. So end of May is when I'll be done working.
We do need to play at some point though, so I can stop making these references without any point for our people who don't know.
Because like by the time I come home, it's typically 5 or 5:30, and then we're like, let's stream at 7. So we're like, okay. So let's exercise, which we start doing now, which takes 45 minutes. Or it's like, let me eat dinner, potentially shower, maybe play with the dog in the yard if I have free time. And then you're like, oops, now somehow it's already 8 p.m. So it's just, a lot of it's just my time blindness, not Evie's. Sorry, me fault.
Well, you guys don't get home till 5, and that's just because that's what you do.
Yeah, and it's not super late. I just have a tendency to be so... I need time to detox, but I think I take too much time.
Potentially. You can also use this as your detox time, too,
That's true. But, after talking to people all day, sometimes I'm like, I just need to not talk to anyone for a while.
Well, that's when you play the game, and then I talk about stuff.
But sometimes I just want to consume media. You know how you need to, like... I like to let my brain rot a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I've used it too much. I need to let it rot for a little bit. Kind of vibes. Yeah. So, like... And then, once we start the end of May / beginning of June, we're going on our little trippity. So maybe even end of June. So I don't think we have anything big planned for end of June. But, you know, even if we, depending on how next month goes, mayhaps even May. But we definitely do want to play. That's definitely when Evie plays, and I do mostly sitting.
Madeline's afraid she's gonna miss the quick time events.
Quick time events really stress me out. I don't like having to make decisions. I don't like consequences. Same thing with our Nuzlocke. I don't like having to make decisions that will have significant consequences. And consequences I can't reset at any time. So I'm like, what? Bring me with you. You're welcome to come. Come on.
The funny
fit my suitcase. Let's go.
The funny thing when we watched because we watched the play through that game and we were like, Emily's like, I'm refusing to do this unless you're doing the one where people don't die.
Literally, I said I will only watch this if we do good ends only.
Ironically, one of the characters cannot die but can die at the same time. And that's the best way to get the worst ending.
Next. Interesting. Skip.
I will say the last one I just did, that was a weird song. It just sounded kind of weird. It was odd rhythm.
The outfit's interesting until I can see her whole butt.
Again, they're usually not in that outfit. They're going to be in the outfit in the bottom corner.
I know, but I'm going truly...
Listen more to the song.
No, I'm going truly based off the titles only.
This, I believe, was the opening of the first game.
I'm going strictly only off of the cover art.
It's essentially like all of them are doing a big like vocal like concert.
Oh, next. That was cool, but I'm tired of Ocean Songs. Next. This one looks funny. This one's cool.
Heard of it before. I just
really edgy.
Don't think I've listened. I've seen the outfit.
We were just talking about our trip today, and it's got me excited. We have to have. If you have any recommendations for Airbnbs or locations to stay in, that'd be tight.
Yeah, this is faster than it sounds.
We haven't really had time to research yet. This reminds me of Danganronpa and the way that they're in school outfits. Obviously, the girls would be in school outfits. This reminds me of the part in the third game where they have like with the TV and everything, where it's like a flashback to a school with a bunch of girls. This reminds me of that. Danganronpa 3 specifically, I think it's the second case. Yeah, the second case. Shout out to the game. Banger. Were you there for the second case?
Which game?
Danganronpa 3.
No.
Speaking of Danganronpa,
I came in the
if you were
case.
like a murder mystery game, or just like a mystery game, Renko's really good. It's really good, like beginner problem solving, because none of the like questions are impossible. Like all the questions make sense. The hardest thing is like it's like almost like a rhythm game. It's definitely like graphics are great. I think the characters have like big name voice actors for it, so I really love that. And the graphics are really nice. The style is really cool. The aesthetics are cool. Definitely would recommend. I'd say like 8 or 9 out of 10 game. Like I really enjoyed it.
We're being told a Disney movie right now in this music video.
And it reminds me of one of the cases in Rain Code, funnily enough. Another one involving a school. It was cool. And having this drink, it's my leftover drink from yesterday with kiwis in it. It makes my throat feel weird, so I'm like, interesting. Allergy, question mark? It's like, her shirt's so shiny and metallic-y, and I don't know why it looks like that, because fabric wouldn't naturally look like that.
It's a program,
so I don't know. Yeah, I was like, well, her tie isn't like that. Nobody else's shirts are like that. That's why I'm like, what's...
It's just that edition of her.
Because her cuffs and stuff are shiny like that, so I figure like, oh, the cuffs must be like more vinyl. But then I wish the shirt wasn't shiny. I just find that these models don't interest me as much, actually, funny enough. I don't really like these versions of their models because they're too... It's like Sonic Adventure DX. They're too shiny. They're breaking up. Oh no, they're back together because she tore up her contract. Okay. I was confused. This is like High School Musical, where Troy beats he does the buzzer beater and then runs into the musical, and then Gabriella wins her science contest or whatever.
I was just thinking about
athletes, and runs into the musical, and then they sing it together, and then they kiss and they're in love. And then that was the end of the whole series, and there was no more. What are you saying?
I was thinking, how many people actually you think understand High School Musical as a pop reference nowadays?
Only people our age and older. Olivia doesn't even know High School Musical.
She was definitely old enough to know it at the time. We listened to it non-stop in the car for like a year.
She probably could if we prompted her, but she's just really stupid, so I don't know. She's just really dumb.
That was a fun song there. I like it. It had good pace.
Yeah, thank you. That was my choice. What is your favorite High School Musical if you had to choose?
Probably the second one.
Second one?
Yeah. First one has a lot
parts of the second one.
First one, well, I'm thinking about mainly songs. First one has a lot of good moments, but it also has a lot of time to pick up and get going. Second one already has all characters established. We have the best song with Chad and Ryan in the baseball one.
I was gonna say we got the iconic Bet on It scene.
Exactly.
Where he's like in on a West Side Storying by himself on a golf course.
The third one again has good moments, but it also feels like it's
one I
losing
thought
steam.
Was the most boring.
Yeah, it's losing steam.
I would go second, first, third, because the first one.
This is that one weirdo creator that I watched that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Pass. I don't want to do that one.
I'll have to play it at some point because I'm curious what that guy loves so much about it.
He looks like Clayline's Explosion Boy. Why don't you do this one? See how this one is. I don't know this one either. Let's see what it is.
I do, so I'm gonna get him his outfit.
Okay, that's fine with me. I saw some with hoochie shorts.
Most of them have hoochie shorts.
Let's freaking go. I think everyone should be in hoochie shorts. Let's go.
He's essentially a creature that's essentially drowsy, where it goes and eats your dreams and gives you your wishes in return.
What is this? Best story, HSM1. Best songs, HSM2.
That's fair.
That's fair. I would also agree with you.
Because the first one, I think, is the only one they were trying to have a story on.
Yeah.
Because it was the first one.
Sharpay's motives feel most grounded in the first one, and the second one you're just kind of like.
Because theater kid culture, man.
Yeah. Oh, he's a little elf. What a cute little
guy. I'm telling you, he's like drowsy. He's a creature that goes and eats someone's dreams and gives you their wishes in return until the point where they eat your soul.
Nice.
Abaku is what the drowsy and Hypno are based off of. In Muna.
I think everybody agrees that High School Musical 3 sucks.
I also love any outfit that has a cane.
I know you do. I think High School Musical 1, the acting is so mega cringe. But it's got that kind of very classic original Disney movie vibe to it. You know? All classical Disney movies have some super cringe.
But it's kind of like a comforting cringe in a way.
Yeah, and when you're a kid it wasn't cringe, but now when you watch it at any age above 15 you're like, that's cringe, but I can enjoy parts of it. I also think it's funny in the first one, Zac Efron didn't sing, and then he went on to have actually pretty large musical movie career later. I was like,
because they toured with a different guy because that was the guy who actually sang the songs in the first one.
Which is so funny. And then he went on to be in 3 other major musical movies where he sang.
It probably was honestly, it might have even been an embarrassment thing to be the fact that we're everyone else is touring and he wasn't because he was the one who didn't sing, so he actually learned how to sing after that.
Yeah, I was because he sang in the other 2, and then he was in Hairspray, and The Greatest Showman, and he was in
High School Musical, The Greatest Showman. He's clearly done a lot of work with his voice.
The Lorax. He's in the Lorax movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plays the main boy character.
Oh.
What is our opinion? They do.
I can see that now I think about it.
They do be hard to watch now. Yeah, sometimes I try to watch them and I'm like, You know who I have a personal bone to pick with?
I can't believe I never realized
Evie
that.
knows
You're right.
his answer. What?
That's the thing with Lorax. I'm now I think about it. You're right.
I think Vanessa Hudgens as Gabriella, she is one of my least favorite actors of all time. I have not seen a single movie where she's not uber cringe.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of her, and I'm in every movie, no matter how serious she acts, I'm like, girl, how did you get cast for this?
Well, the difference is when you see
Zac Efron. You are so children movies and nothing above.
No, well, the thing is, Zac Efron, you can see him as different characters. Her, you always see her as Gabrielle.
Yeah, and I didn't even like her in that role because she was so like.
But I mean high school like theater person. You know what I mean?
I just think she's annoying, and I also think she doesn't sing that good. I think she's very like because you know who's the best? Freaking everybody else. Chad, dope. Ryan, dope. Troy, whiny baby, but he had the icon Justin Bieber bowl cut, so he gets a free pass. And then Sharpay, slay. And then she got her little blonde wig. Okay, girl, get with it. And she went on to sing in other things. So, double win. And she had her own movie. Go, girl, you get it. And then what was Monet? I was like, what's her friend? Monet, slay girl. I wish at some point they let her have like not just that headband wig she always wore. I was like,
well,
let my girl wear her hair.
High School Musical was also like the first iteration of like that, like the Disney like musical renaissance. So.
That is so true. Remind me to show you my yearbook when Vanessa Hudgens did a concert in my middle school gym. I'm dead. She did a concert in your gym. That would have been in the time that we were in middle school. Yo, that would have been the highlight of the year. Vanessa Hudgens is coming. Cause that would have been like peak High School Musical, dude. That would have been, you would have been like the hot school of the time. That'd be like Beyonce coming today. Oh, she's a cute little angel. That's cute. I don't care either way. Maybe like 3 more. A girl at her school won a Sears back to school. Not Sears. No way. Remember Sears? That's crazy. We used to get like our family photos there all the time. That's crazy wild. What are you doing? Starting from the bottom going up?
Yeah.
That's cute.
I'm just curious, this one had the alternate version of it.
You mean alternate version?
No, there's 2 versions of the song. I was curious which one was on this one.
We all got gift cards. Yo, I can feel the secondhand like amazement. The secondhand like being that age and getting gift cards and having Vanessa Hudgens come sing at your middle school. You would have been the coolest middle school in the world. I can feel the vibe. I can feel it coming to me. Like, how cool is that? We never had anything cool because we went to a private school. Boo!
I remember
Boo! That place sucked.
I mean, we did have one time we had a school pep rally where they played "We're All Into This Together." Does that count?
This place sucked balls.
Well, I think Miss Sherry dressed up like in a little lion costume, so.
Miss Sherry's cool. The preschool's cool. The big school. You want some miss?
No, I'm fine. You will have to move your arm though. I've really from playing these games, I've really kind of to appreciate Wowika's songs because they always have a very good like. The thing is that there's a lot of styles of music. Not all of them work for rhythm games because it depends on where they place the notes and if they fit the song very well. Most of Wowika's songs have good like note placements, so they are fun to combo. While some like very slow songs just like kind of like either notes feel like they come out of nowhere, or you can't find like a bass line, so it's hard to match the notes. Like that one really slow song Luca has in DIVA X, where you're just like kind of yeah, like you're just kind of waiting for the notes to happen instead of like feeling where they're gonna happen.
Yeah, in order to have enough notes to actually pass that to like win any challenges, you have to do on either hard or extreme. Like there's no way to get enough notes otherwise because there's so few notes on the song. It's like, have you ever played Band Hero and you play Black Horse in the Cherry Tree, but you play it on bass and you have like 6 notes total? So if you miss any notes, you instant fail the song. You know, you play bass on that. I normally play guitar on Guitar Hero. Thoughts? Do you prefer Guitar Hero or Band Hero?
Band Hero.
That's what I was saying. Guitar Hero, I think, has more like harder songs.
I just never liked any of the songs on Guitar Hero.
But they're all for like hard rock fans. I'm like, can I have Guitar Hero? But it's like
Band Hero just has a wide variety of
with good, like
styles.
Something like, you know, they have like 5 Seconds of Summer. Like, can I have some songs where they are guitar and maybe they're just pop punk? Because it was all like hard rock mostly. or like older songs.
Guitar Hero just felt like it had one kind of music, and Band Hero had like
Guitar Hero,
5.
I think like the main audience was like my dad, and then like people his age.
Remember, we had great memories of Band Hero and trying to figure out the controls, and we're like, you know what? Which one we're gonna start with? Bring Me to Life. We're gonna try and do that one first, like the hardest song that we had access to, and we played it for like an hour just trying to get through the song.
Yeah, Band Hero was tight because it had a bunch of controllers. And I was thinking about this earlier when I was talking about Scratch and Melody, because that one is like a DJ game, or it's a rhythm game, but all the characters are voiced by different Vocaloids or like vocal synthesizers, which I like a lot. And I realize why I think it appeals to my brain in particular is because which sometimes doesn't happen with these nicer Vocaloid games, especially when they're in Japanese. Like specifically, I like them in English because the way that they like cut off their phrases is very soothing to my little rat brain. Like the way that the synthesizer like auto cuts off some phrases or like sounds. I don't know, something about it. My brain's like, ooh, that feels real nice on my noggin. I like the way that tingles. So I've been listening to like the different versions of the Scratch and Melody songs. And some of them, because they're all in English. So I like I don't know, something about listening to the synthesizers talking English. I'm like, ooh, that's nice. Ooh, I like this. I really like vocal synthesizers a lot. Or like when people have like vocoders.
Speaking of soothing, man, the challenge area I always love because it has such a nice rhythm to it. But a lot of Wowka songs are good for that because he has a really good sense of rhythm.
Why don't we choose like 3 more?
That's why I was seeing what else we got here.
And then I will go EPCD. So I still gotta go to work.
Yeah, so I'm seeing what there's.
Hey,
there's
but
one other one
the best thing is if you are
remember.
free tomorrow, Edward McKay's opens in Mebane. That place is freaking bangers. I love that place. I have to look if they're doing anything cool.
There's a song I was looking for. I'm trying to remember. Oh, this one?
Yeah, that's weird.
I can play it if you want.
No, I'm okay.
It is a weird song.
I don't like that art style. It kind of scares me. I'm gonna be real. I like this art style with
They have enough money
the
to buy
like
their
this
costumes.
like sepia tone vibe. It's not really sepia. Sepia is a different color. This
So they have enough money to get the costumes.
I don't know what color. What's the color called? Like this, where it's kind of like all. They're all like muted tones, like muted earthy.
I just always thought we called it sepia tone.
That one looks like Magiana. She's got hella costumes, yo.
Of course she does.
I only know where like 4 of these are from.
I know where a good amount of them are from just because of how many songs I've played. Is I wish that they I wish they just went to it automatically. It would be so much easier.
I wish, really.
Just because they'll go faster for the other characters because not as many. They don't have as many.
Yeah, well, they're all kind of in like muted tones. I think we got everyone in here.
Yep.
It's one of Michael's dressed outfits. Still kind of dry.
There it is.
Oh, that one looks so nice.
That's why I like the song because they all look good and it's a cool looking video.
They're all wearing it. So cool.
I told you about like the whole like funny story about this song, right?
Nope.
They're in like a military war state, and this is kind of like a war anthem sort of thing.
Hello.
Don't have enough for her costume, so we'll have to come. I need to do one more song in order to buy her thing, because let's see what else we got here.
What?
There's another one I can get on. Also, stop me if there's something you see that you're like, oh, I really want to hear that.
So fast. Wait, I don't know this one, but why don't you just want to stop Kaito and Miku, and I like some of Michi M's songs.
Okay, I'll try it.
I like how it says instead of some of them it says like composers, it says manipulator.
No, this one has a drawn thing.
Oh, cool! Wow.
You have to tell me what's going on.
So right now, Kaito is, we're in the 1690s. We were in the 1990s. Now we're in the 1690s. We're walking in Japan. Oh my gosh, she's got a short little kimono on. She must be going to a club. Oh, yep, they are in a club. He's gambling. He's got a little swimsuit on. We're rich. We've got so much money. I love being rich. I love singing. I love being bald. Hit the drums. Dance, dance. She's in the moon. I think this is about... Now Kaito's a DJ. Let's freaking go. I love how he's so swag and then he's wearing a fedora. He's like, I'm the man of the hour. Let me wear the Milady special.
I think that is kind of just his thing.
Milady.
He's got like the most detailed outfit besides like maybe Luca.
So they're definitely running a brothel. That's what's happening here. That's absolutely.
I can't really.
He's running a brothel. He's got a ton of prostitutes, and Miku's one of them. So I don't know how. I can't really.
I figure she'd be the one running it. Honestly,
she's a child. I really can't promote this. Now we're at Saturday Night Fever. Let's go. Oh my God, it's her butt.
Was that him in a dress?
Might have been. That's him in a wig.
I'm only catching glimpses of stuff.
So I feel like this is maybe a play on Saturday Night Fever. They are. I've never seen that movie though.
Me neither.
I don't even know if that's really the name of the movie. It looks like he's running like maybe a gambling den, and they're using it to get rich. And they also time travel back from 1990s to the 1690s. And now there's an Oni who's gonna. Uh-oh, watch out, Miku! Jump, 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 jump. Let's go. I will say, I don't think he has the voice to pull off Cool Guy. Oh my God.
What's even going on right now? It depends which one version they're using of.
Well, I think it's, I don't know, his outfit's really, I really want to cosplay that because that's really funny to me. He's in like a yukata, and then he's got freaking an Adidas like track jacket, and then a fedora and chains. Hey man, that makes me giggle. I want to cosplay, because I never want to cosplay the good stuff, because I have this bad thing being like, well, if it's, I'm not going to make it perfect and amazing and good on the first try, I just don't want to do it at all. So I'm like, let me do the funny bad ones as my first try. And then once I actually get pretty decent, then I can do... Because what if I try hard and then I look bad? Then I'd be a failure, and I can't have that. I'm afraid of failure. I could look up the meaning, but I'd rather just guess it.
Yeah, that song had a weird timing.
Don't worry, the background was weird too.
But now I have enough to go find Prince outfit.
And do your final song of the evening, my lady. Oh my God, it's 10:30. No wonder I'm so freaking sleepy.
Okay, let's get her outfit and play the song. That's why, like, you know, Rin has like an eye patch and stuff like that. They're in like a like Big Brother's watching us sort of apocalyptic military state, and this is kind of like an anthem sort of thing.
Interesting.
And we're gonna.
Is that why there's so many like positive Japanese symbols everywhere?
I think so.
I don't actually know. I like that her hair's green in this one versus more blue. I do like
the one who did this, Kurasa P. White Flame, does a lot of like really good covers. Like, not just of their things, but like they've remastered a lot of other songs to make, because they're just very good at mixing them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the song I thought originally was written by Lindsey Sterling, and I didn't realize she was doing a cover of a Vocaloid song.
Nice.
Well, that's just goes to prove the point that everyone's heard a Vocaloid song at some point, whether you realized it or not.
I like her little green hair. I think I saw an Android of this when I was in Japan.
It's an iconic outfit for all of them.
Why does she have an eye patch? She's just so aesthetic.
She's a child who lost her eye.
It's like, well, she might not have lost her eye. She might just have an eye infection.
Well, the main chorus talks about the shine coming off the guillotine.
She could be a pirate. The main chorus talks about the shine coming off the guillotine.
Well, didn't you see the guillotine up there?
I did. Is that how they murder people? I thought that was a French thing.
No, that's
Japanese
the point.
people stab each other with swords.
That's the whole point, is that, you know, like, they're talking about, like, there's 1,000 cherry blossoms, you know, the beauty of our armed forces and stuff, like, we're so strong. And oh, there's the guillotine up there. It's like, there's a mix of, like, beauty and, like, threats in every verse.
That's what I thought. Look at that. It's also interesting to see the way they, like, kind of, like, over-sexualize the kids ones a bit, and then they put Miku and Luca in, like, a very nice traditional wear. Well, traditional-er wear. Like, I like how Miko's in, like, the full-on floor-length, very puffy gown, and then the others are, like, tiny little skirts. That's very interesting. That was a nice jump. Good job, team.
It's gonna get even better here.
I gotta start working out so I gotta get these dance covers going. I am so glad I did not live during this time era. You know why? Because I cannot survive without air conditioning, yo. I need my air to be conditioned. No way you'd be catching me in Japan in the summer? With no AC? On an island? That's bonkers. Yeah, girl, you freaking Naruto run. You get it. Dun, 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 dun. Dang, dancing around a guillotine? That's fun. A guillotine. A guillotine. Do they still execute people via guillotine?
I don't think so.
That'd be crazy. Who wants to line up and watch a public execution?
The French did.
Yeah, because they're weird. I know French must be super weird. I don't know anything about anyone else. I'm an American. All I need to know about is me, myself, and I, baby. How do they get their hair to stay in that shape? Like Michael's hair?
I don't know. Animal fat?
I was gonna say, is it like a product, or was it like a certain comb? You see that in a lot of pictures, I'm like, it's very, very impressive how they do that. I just don't get it. New record, let's freaking go, baby!
I was this close to getting the excellent, but I messed up in the challenge section.
Is it because I was yapping?
No, I just missed something.
Alright, Miss Lady.
Okay. We had a good time.
Time to sign off.
Yep. So we were actually on here even longer than we expected to be. But to be fair, I think we started ultra late because everything was not in the right place. So, hope everyone enjoyed that. You know, this will always be our go-to game when we're just like, we don't feel like doing things tonight. We're just gonna mash Vocaloid songs. You know? Because that's our lives. That's how we roll. Again, like...
You might have been talking to nothing the whole time. I don't know if the mic was even working. Whatever. So, Evie
I said a lot of inspirational stuff. Let's just put it that way. I don't know if the mic was on or not. Our setup got screwed, and Elliot needs to stop touching our stuff. Anyway, we had fun. Good see you guys. We'll see you next Tuesday.